And we're back.
Yeah, I think the camera might be a little off, but...
You're a little off.
Yeah. Alright, so
10-minute heist?
10-minute heist?
10-minute heist?
Do you think that was 10 minutes? I didn't look at the
I don't know.
time.
You know what? I don't care because at least I got a win today.
That's all he's been looking for.
Oh my gosh, after the...
Yep. So 10-minute heist, the Wizards...
crushing defeat I had today, which doesn't please me when Jeff wins, but I won.
Alright, so... I'm just ignoring him.
Yeah, he does. He likes to do that.
Okay, so, did you like it?
10-minute heist. Yes, good filler game.
Yep,
and that's
I agree.
That's what I'll call it, a filler game. And, of course, if you see the words 10 minutes in a game, you're probably going to assume it is a filler game.
Yep. I was not expecting it to be long or in-depth, and it's pretty much a set collecting run through the thing.
Yeah, and there's multiple sets that you can try to collect. Easy to set up.
Yep.
I will say that this one you need a little bit of room.
Yeah, I did because it's 8 stories on the tower. So
if you, I mean, it's certainly portable, and it's certainly small. But if you are going to use it as a filler game, you definitely need to be at like a normal size table at least to play.
Right.
Yeah. So
you can't just like pull this out and play it on the floor.
Right, or even just a little you don't want to play it in any type of confined space. You need a little bit of surface area to play it. Other than that, pretty straightforward.
Yep, it was easy to run through, easy to teach. I thought Mickey's Family pretty quick.
Yep.
We played one quick game and then we recorded it, so it was really easy to do.
And actually, I would recommend that you do what Jeb just said with new people. Let them run through a game, and then, not that it wouldn't be a real game afterwards, but you kind of need to see it one time, because the whole dynamics of once people knew how the game worked, more so actually seeing an end game than just knowing the mechanic, changed the whole dynamics.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
Because when we played the first one, everybody was just like,
and Jeb,
and
Jeb killed us.
I was being very nice too, because I
could have done more.
Yeah.
So anyways, but it changed
on the second
quickly.
play, you could see everybody was taking their time. Yeah. Everybody stayed on a floor. The floor cleared before people would go to the next. So. And
it's not easy to plot what you want to do, given the fact that, like we just said, that there's numerous sets that you can build. Plus,
so many sets. Then
like you saw with what Haley did to me, the mystery card of what everybody has can really screw you over. Because I thought I had the 3s and the 4s easily, and I didn't.
Really good.
And I didn't. So
people who might not like it, I don't know. I mean, if you don't enjoy short games, I don't know what to say. I mean, you might get bored of it if you played it a ton, but it's something that I wouldn't play like 20 times in a row. I feel like that's kind of overdoing.
That's not what it's for. But if you're at I would put this game in like, hey, I'm going to like this social gathering, or maybe I don't even know people or whatever. Yeah, I would be like, hey, you want to sit down and play something,
right?
That you could do. And it's, like Jeb said, it's not complicated to teach at all. Most of the cards don't even have any text.
Right.
So, again, and the nice thing about like we just said, the nice thing about, hey, sit down, play this, and then let's play another game. Because the game's so fast, that's very easy to do. So somebody gets a game underneath their belt, and then can actually play strategically because they know what the outcome is going to be at the end, and they can actually try to get the points.
And that's one of the unfortunate things with large games that you play for the first time. If you what was it, Twilight Imperium? Right. When we played that, it was both of our first times. I don't know if it was for everyone.
I think there was only one, maybe 2 other people. I think it was only one. that had played it before.
And that was like an entire day process.
Yeah.
We all learned the game, but then we couldn't just sit down and play it again. Right. We would have like been brain dead.
I would say that almost about anything other than something that's this quick. That's a downfall of something that when you're teaching new players that the learning curve for them is like. I wouldn't say that it stinks, but a lot of times it's like everybody kind of needs a game.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, if you win, it's kind of lucky. Now, I've played games and taught people before, and it's kind of like, that's amazing. You just...
Yeah.
Wow, you did the right thing and didn't even know what you were doing. Yeah. But for the most part, that doesn't usually happen like that. And then you don't know if you're going to get them back to the table or... you know, if they like the game or not, and maybe that would put a sour taste in their mouth. Hopefully not, that they realize that, hey, I just learned this, and they come back to play. Not the case for this, because you can go really quick, then put down another game. And, you know, definitely a game you could play like best 2 out of 3 or something like that. Or
that's a
even,
good point. I never thought of doing best 2 out of 3, because then you could be like...
maybe even more than that, depending on the number of players. If you wanted to... I mean... I don't think I would, like, I could sit down and probably play a number of rounds in, you know, maybe an hour time frame, and just whoever won the most games wins or something like that. Or even you could even keep a score if you wanted to.
Yeah,
you could keep
your points each game, and then add
each game and do it like that. There's a number of different things you could do with it and make it longer than 10 minutes. I don't think you'd get bored with it.
No. For my personal opinion, I'm good with this now. Like, playing the 2 games, like, I can wait like another month before playing.
Well, yeah, I didn't like.
Yeah, I know that's just
but
something.
But if you were at a place and it was like, this is the only thing I brought, and there's nothing else to do,
then I'd be doing the point
you could have some creative
stuff.
things to be like, hey, this will kill some time.
Right.
Otherwise, I agree with Jeb. I get my fix from it. Everybody had, 15 minutes of fun or whatever. It's time to eat dinner.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah. Things to remember, I guess.
Back and forth on the floor that you're on. Jeb said it and I forgot it. So until you move down a level, you can go either way. It's not just keep going forward. That's pretty important.
That was the first time I played it. I went all the way to the end of the row, the first floor, all the way to the end, and then I thought that I had to go down because I couldn't backtrack.
Right.
But then it clicked in my head, you can't go up. You can still move around on your floor. So that is, and I mean, I guess that's something that's common for people who first play it. So
yeah, I feel like, honestly, I feel like that's the biggest thing, other than...
Don't forget your face down card.
Don't forget your face down card. Other than that, it's all about paying attention to what other people have and what the victory points are.
Yep.
That's it. I mean, there's not a whole lot to say about the forgetting.
What is it? Make sure, I think 3 and green are the highest point after things. So those are probably the ones people are going to hunt for once they realize that.
I guess you could say make sure you, if you're going to take a card, try to balance out if you're taking a curse or not. I mean, I don't know if that's something you could forget.
What I was doing was I was looking at Haley and Nina's cards, seeing how many curses they had, and then I'd get curses, making sure I didn't
stay even with somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was my strategy with curses. So.
It just worked out for me that even my intro game and the one that I just played, that I ended up with the least just because the first game I didn't know what I was doing. The second game, my strategy just ended up and I didn't have to pick any up except for one.
Right.
Because by the time everybody's out of I had what I was going to have. So, anyways. Thumbs up for me in terms of, small, quick, quality components.
Yep.
I think this is our first daily Magic game.
It is.
But I have multiple that we haven't gotten to yet.
Yeah, because in our Origins video, if you guys check that out, Mickey ended up buying a ton from them, right?
Well, it wasn't a ton, but yes, I bought
50 at least.
I did not.
He went to get one game and walked out with like 8 of them.
I went to get one game and I walked out with another game and an expansion. The thing is, I kickstarted a bunch of their games. So we have multiple daily Magic games that we haven't gotten to yet, and
it was funny because I backed this and I didn't. Mickey just pointed out that it was daily Magic. So.
Yeah, and so far, like, this is good, and we haven't gotten to it yet, but I've played Mana Surge, and I like that too. It's another a quick game that you can play around the table, and I think having a few games in your collection is important to have that are easy for people to pick up. And
yeah, because like when somebody comes over, you don't know if they're like an avid gamer or if it's like, oh, games. I don't know if I would even want to try that.
Right.
When you pop something out that
like this,
Heist,
yeah,
they're gonna be like,
and when you can show people something like this, then I think it kind of breaks that little barrier of what a board game is if they're not, into the hobby.
Right.
You can be like, oh, well, what's a board game? It's Parcheesi, it's Monopoly, it's checkers.
Yeah.
Well, there's a whole world of this stuff out here that's, different than what you may be used to. So, I don't know how long we can ramble about
we
about
should
this.
Shut up now.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, honestly, there's nothing that really sticks out to me to be like, other than if you just don't like filler games, I don't know what to say bad about it, because like,
if you don't
what
like
can you
set
say?
collecting,
I mean, it's not. Yeah,
It's,
I mean, it's not like one of those things. It's competitive, so there's no alpha gamer.
Right.
I mean, it's quick. There's enough randomness to it that, I mean, I guess you could say that there's a little bit of randomness to it, but there's also strategy. I mean, you could almost say that whoever, maybe going first was an advantage. I don't know, but the secret card kind of takes that away, and the secret last card helps too.
Yep.
Anyways, I think all around that there's nothing really to complain about it, and if you see it and you liked what you saw in the play, you can play it like that.
Yep.
I think the first game takes a little bit longer just because
because
people are thinking about it, and I mean, there's not that much to think about after you know how to play.
Yep. So, all right, I guess that's it. Check out our other videos. We'll try to get more daily Magic games in because Mickey has them. So
we definitely want to get the Valeria stuff in. We want to get Mana Surge in, and what's the name of that city?
The Sunshine City.
And Sunshine City.
I think that's the name of it.
Which actually they got from somebody else because it was out of print. Oh my gosh, I'm going off on a tangent. Shut up.
We'll see you guys later. Boards and booze, booze and boards, with Mickey and Jeb.